Good morning, gamers. Hi, Kira. Yeah, thank you for joining. I am still on my homepage because I do need to edit something quickly. But okay, we are all good. Let's go ahead and get this game opened up. I am so fucking excited to finally be doing this story quest because I have somehow miraculously managed to dodge any spoilers, but I'm also afraid that that can't happen for much longer. Oh, and I greatly appreciate that, hun. But I don't think I can dodge spoilers for much longer, so it is time to get this show on the road. But how is your day going today? That's fair, and I do too, but like right now this is like my favorite fucking arc, so I'm like, I'm gonna take it slow. I am doing wonderful. Especially because I managed to get myself out of bed this morning, even though I wanted to stay cozy in bed and just cuddle my cat. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing that after we take care of the story quest. So this is definitely gonna be another long stream, which, I mean, I love doing them, so it's fine. Grab our weapon.
Apparently, they helped the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri in Sanganomiya recently. Whoa, Paimon bets Kokumi with the hose!
Paimon can bet all she wants. No, it is time for commissions in not Liyue, or not Inazuma. It is not too early for me to be streaming. I know I normally stream at night, but like, hear me out. I need to get sleep too. Someone in our Discord server who goes by the username Dust won the giveaway, actually. I know it's 2:30. Why are you watching my stream if you're at work? And I'm still gonna be going by the time you get off of work, honestly. I'm planning on making a lot of fucking story progress today. And we still have more grinding to do. I'm mad that you're taking my Gene Chilies, but I'll fucking live. It is 9:40 for you, Kira. Jenny over here is in the same time zone as me. You leave at 4 and get home till 5. I can stream for 7 hours. Don't try me. Plus, worst case, what I might do is, I might pause stream, go eat dinner, and then come back, because, like, there's a lot to do still. Ain't the homie, like, right here? Yeah, he is, okay. Spoopy Nuts is your new name. Fair enough. I like Smiley Yanchao. He's, I love him. He the best. But, aw, okay. I'll see you later. Thank you for popping in at least. Work smarter, not harder. Alright. Okay. Let's see. And we have capsizing waves. Over here. Okay, that's fine. Food connoisseurs know how to exploit the properties of what they eat. That's an interesting sentence. Working hard to get Yae home. Yeah, no, that's fair. Get that shmoney, bring Yae home. Ah, fuck. Oh man, but like, what if you left me alone?
Rain outlines your fate. Come on out. Emerge. Right here. I'm always watching.
There we go. Get some Yae C6 Yae gameplay in there for you all.
Emerge.
I didn't even have to hit him. Anyway, what I want to do is swap Xingqiu for Mona. Jesus Christ. Oh no, not this again. Please tell me that there is an actual notice. Okay. I'll accept that. 3 rounds gateway offering. This is 40 days long? I guess it lasts the whole update. Jesus. Anyway, I think I'm like signature banned or something. I don't know, because like I have this weird fucking icon, which maybe it went away from last night, but like I have a picture somewhere.
This is how.
But let's go check my fucking edit profile. It's not here. That's weird. Anyway, let's use Mona so that I can be lazy. Even though she's only level 40 and I should really be working on leveling her up because, like, she is a good... She do good.
Let me scribe. Shine down. Show them. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Decided by destiny. Emerge. Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Oh, everything's dead. I wasn't ready for that. I didn't think it'd go that fast. Oh god. Okay, let's go ahead and no honor among thieves. Ooh, what'd you do? Well, I mean, I know the answer is I gotta beat up a bunch of treasure hoarders, but... C'est la vie. Also, I, like, signed up for that, like, this streamer event. My boyfriend suggested that I do, but I don't know. He's like, oh, well, maybe this will help you grow. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not exactly sure, like, how that works as far as it helping me grow.
Show them. Right now. Is the Dear me. Nothing lasts forever. Right here.
And magically they are all dead, but we're not going to go right. Oh, I put it out. I wasn't trying to read that. grab some mint. We're gonna have to pop in my teapot actually too before we do anything on the story. Oh my god, hey, welcome! I'm surprised that you're up. But then again, I think you went to bed at a reasonable time last night, so maybe I shouldn't be surprised. I'm being told that I'm streaming too early, and I'm like, I understand, but like, I want to get in the earlier streams now, because when I eventually start a job, I'm not going to be able to do this. What is he? What is... Okay, well, time to cheat with Mona.
Let me try. Rest and rebuild.
Never mind, I can't cheat because this is one of the ones where you have to kill the enemies. I hate these. Like, where they burn fucking passion. I don't have any stamina to fucking... You know what?
Written in the stars.
Why y'all do this to me when I'm out here running fucking duo electric, duo water, which I should probably not be running duo water. I'll work tonight, so I need to go back to bed in a bit. Yeah, I figured. I appreciate you stopping by nonetheless. God damn it, Mona!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
If it wasn't dead before, it's dead now.
Come on out. Emerge right now.
Hello? Alright. Man, this one sucks! You go so far!
Emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Thanks, Mona. Also, I can't wait to get that free fucking catalyst. I'm putting it on Kokomi. I don't care. What was that? I don't know what I selected now. Oh, that's the wrong one. We're not doing event quests until after I do the, We'll go to Inazuma. We'll go to Inazuma, because, we need to be in Inazuma anyway, and honestly, like, sans the fucking smithy, like, or the forge, this is, like, the perfect fucking hub.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete. Add Astra.
Alright, cool. Shenhe will be done while we're fucking streaming. Ooh, excuse me. Because yesterday, Shenhe was not finished until, like, the end of my fucking stream. Alright.
Divination is about precisely foretelling
Go.
one's...
I guess we'll go over here. I'm gonna be honest, I'm scared of... Actually, let me switch. I want C1 Gene so bad, man.
Ready for anything.
Where's Shincho?
Chivalry will never die.
Because I don't think that Mona is... I don't think I can level her up enough. Yeah, even if I was, I'd only be able to get her to like level 60. I'm so excited that there's another fucking electro catalyst in the game, because holy shit, man.
Witness the power. Show them. I'm always watching.
Enemy reinforcements coming. Oh god, of course they're Geo. Fuck me, right?
Torn to oblivion.
Alright, let's kill it. Kill with fire.
Hear me. Come on out. Right here. Right now.
So fun fact that I learned through, I think, Twitter. Oh, Paimon, stop being cute. But fun fact. Yae Miko's thunder, her little R2, her little thingies, they will attack like NPC cats. And I think that that is funny as hell.
Torn to oblivion.
Damn! Ryan Shogun came out that. Uh-oh.
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. It is you, right? You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
What brings you out this
I'm making
time?
early preparations for what is to come. Last time we took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past.
So she's learning. We taught her a thing.
Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Aww. I had a good influence on A.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself. Recently, I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds. I considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you. If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
Precisely. According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission.
That's fair. Yeah.
Rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura. It brings back bad memories of that terrible disaster.
Is she talking about when her sister died?
A disaster?
Yes. 500 years ago, a great catastrophe befell.
I'm 500 years old. Is it my sister? Was she the
Everything was
catastrophe?
engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
I just realized the tree's bleeding.
The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil, and the Rift Hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts. So you've heard of it too. That's an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures was an excessive one.
So cute. I don't think so.
But an excess of caution is not unwarranted in this case.
Yeah.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together. From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby.
Paimon feels so safe when we're in Ace company.
You don't feel safe in my company, Paimon? You're rude.
You invincible, that's
We literally have Riding Shogun!
We should ask her to tell us more about Konria.
Yeah, we should. I want to learn more about Conria.
Color. It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes damage. Let's follow it. It should be this way.
Oh. Do I have to be riding? What the fuck? Did I break it? No. Okay. Yae Miko, save that for riding, Jesus! She cute though. I see more. And this is where the dimensional door was for the Shiki Taisho event.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something? And how come it's glowing? Huh? What's this? Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the first time we'd seen ghosts on our journey. But why would they appear here?
I don't know, Paimon.
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here? Run quick while you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you there's no escaping them.
Are the monsters back?
We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath. You don't know? Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path. Every last trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look!
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now! There's no time left. The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is no one left to rely on but ourselves.
The Shogun's gone.
I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our
Oh,
hope,
because they watched her
we've got nothing
sister
left to
die,
lose.
so they think she's fucking dead. Because they used
Don't
to just
worry,
pretend they were
I'm
one.
right here.
It's the Shogun? You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground for the beasts.
Calm down. The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun.
Aren't you not supposed to tell a ghost that
Look
they're
around
dead?
you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
You know what? She's the god. She knows what she's doing.
But how? Just moments ago, they were everywhere. I saw them tear my comrade to shreds with my own eyes.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma. Yes, We were right to place our trust in the almighty Shogun. As
Oh,
long as
he's
the Shogun is
crying.
with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
What's wrong with him?
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was all about.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land.
So that means he
The
got killed
sacred
right where he
sakura can
stood.
absorb
Fuck.
and purify the filth in the ley lines. After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly dissipates and will be absorbed by the ley lines shortly afterwards. In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Yes.
Some people
That
seen
soldier
great
was
grandpa
one of
and
the
I don't think
many
they like that.
thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What he was describing just now was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years ago.
He said you were
Yes.
gone.
Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin, while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria. The disaster in Inazuma caused me great concern. I felt that I had to step in before it was too late, otherwise it would spread to all of Teyvat. But my friend, Kitsune Saiku, reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat. I could tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
So, Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of
So
Inazuma.
A saved the world, basically.
In the end,
Like,
Kitsune
Kanria was
Saiku
fucked,
sacrificed her life
But
to protect the people. I never had the chance to see her one last time. But I would like to believe that she kept her promise to me until the very last.
wait,
But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible
stop. Why am I
tragedies
tearing up?
left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Hey,
Yes. For the longest time, I couldn't bring
Yae
myself to face the
sacrificed
pain of
herself
that
to
loss.
save Inazuma?
All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
She's
When I
lying.
traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters. Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting for the sake of moving forward.
Because he couldn't do
All
his friends
those who
dirty.
sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
I understand where you're
As
coming from.
Inazuma's god, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who
God's
spilled
having
your
a
blood
moral
on this
compass.
land, your noble souls now rest in this earth.
God's having
I
a
will
moral
never
compass?
forget
What the
you.
fuck?
and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
Shut up, Paimon.
Come on. Let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
As expected, there are a load of Rift Hounds here too.
Leave them to me.
I'm curious as to what her, Hang on. This is just my writing.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
It is going good. How's it going yourself? I just realized I didn't change my fucking stream title.
Huh?
Hang on a
Something's
second.
wrong with A.
Yeah, something is wrong with A because, that was my ride in Shogun. Something's not right here. I always forget to change my stream title. And I hate it here. But it's fine. We're gonna continue with our... We're gonna continue with our story as soon as I get this updated. Because it's gonna bother me. It's also not gonna make sense when people click on and they're like, you're not grinding. You're doing the story conquest. Story quest. I think A is gonna make me cry, yeah. Oh god. My computer's freaking the fuck out for no reason. There we go. Everything is all updated and we are good to go. Are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
I don't know, something's not right.
Well, usually you'd pull out your sword and swish! Vaporize them all in one go! No?
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy.
A.
Although I have some understanding of the situation already, it could take an unexpected turn at any time.
You know what? She's right.
I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in wait in this area, I must make sure I have the strength to face them.
Ah, makes sense! Spoken like a seasoned shogun. The roots seem pretty badly damaged this time. We definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this. Hey, the same light is leaking out again!
Why is he blindfolded?
Furuyama?
Furuyama?
Is that you?
That is great to hear. I'm glad you're having a good time. And also, I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream just thus far.
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
Fighting a battle in a
I swear to
distant
God, if A
land?
makes me cry on
Seems
stream.
like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Did the gods go to save Conria? My AR is 55, and I've been stuck in it for like 4 months because, you know, as soon as you get to 55, it's all
A
uphill.
member of my retinue.
Retinue.
Blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
Ma, are you looking for me? I'm in my office. Okay, thank you. Love you.
Your Excellency, you
My mom bought
shower
me a
with
salad.
praise
I love her.
undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me.
It's weird because I can like see his facial features through the mask.
It sounds like the almighty Shogun has brought a guest. I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please,
He's so
sit
sweet.
and
What?
rest.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
It is quite a mess.
What should we do?
Yeah, it is. Let's go along with what he says.
Yeah. Sheesh. There's monsters everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already. Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped.
This was a
They wanted
neighborhood?
to take me with them, but it seemed rather pointless to me. So, I decided to stay.
Why was it pointless?
And now the almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
He has a point. They worship her for a reason.
People flee out of a desire to live on, and the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life. But me, I have no such thoughts, and I have no regrets.
I wish I could live like that.
The almighty Shogun
Unfortunately,
often
I'd be
speaks to
fleeing
me
with
about her
everybody else.
dreams over tea. Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart, a true dreamer.
Aww.
One thing she
Hey, it's being
always
so
says is,
sweet.
good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have, seize the chance to enjoy it while it lasts, and have no regrets in the end.
So that's how she was before she lost her sister in Yae Miko then. 'Cause, you know, she's very... I understand why she wants everything to be frozen in place, so it seems like when she got Yae Miko back, that, that's why she's like, I want everything to stay frozen in place because I don't want to lose anyone again. Which is understandable, but also, Yae Miko's also immortal, is she not? I don't think she's going anywhere. I mean, now she's immortal. It doesn't sound like she was before. That doesn't fit the
So you
description
see,
of eternity
as
at all.
bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless wonderful
But is he
things in
talking
life.
about her sister
No
instead,
reason
maybe?
not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
Now she's remembering
It won't be
everything.
long now before I have to say goodbye to the almighty Shogun for the last time. What a pity. I'll never get to see what Inazuma looks like after the almighty Shogun rebuilds it anew. But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago.
I mean, to be fair, he's blind. So, everything's pretty dark for him.
Once this catastrophe is over, life is sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So, never mind, eh?
She's so sad. She misses him.
Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum. One moment, I'll just... Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself. I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
He cares about her so much!
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memories. Leave it to us.
But, well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide whether it's a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
That's fair, because it's like your master, after all these years, is like, I'm gonna go collect your tea set for you. You just stay put. I'd be taken aback too. Go to the Kamisato estate. Okay. I'm not walking. So if this messes up the story, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm also feeling very...
Ayaka.
It's the Traveler. And the almighty Shogun. How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
I wish to borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away. Please step into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring that here as soon as it's ready.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the Traveler. Please, fetch the tea set at your convenience.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence. I'll deal with it right away.
Oh.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like the A we know, but also, like, it's been 500 years. A lot can change in 500 years.
I time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts. So, in the vast majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister, Raiden Makoto. You may well have had an inkling about there being two Raiden Shoguns, but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just now, that was Makoto's view on reality. She always saw things that way.
Aww.
You and Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest difference between us. In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living beings.
So ambitious.
They are similar, but not identical.
That's fair, because a dream can be fucking nuts.
I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars. This somewhat shook me.
Somewhat? Girl, you look taken aback!
Seems like she was right. While I took the wayward path.
Wow. There sure was a lot going on beneath the surface.
Makoto saw a bigger picture than I did. In her view, a dream is more imaginary, more abstract than an ambition.
But in this world...
An ambition is a yearning for something material, or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature, and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course.
Or, at the very least, in the plane of euthymia, it looks like, then ambitions can actually become tangible, which is honestly kind of cool. Because, like, your ambitions can always be tangible, but sometimes your ambitions aren't for tangible things. Like, maybe your ambition is you want to take better care of yourself, and that is both a tangible and non-tangible thing, because we ourselves are tangible, but sometimes the things that we'd have to do to take care of ourselves may not be tangible.
Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words,
It's something
it is
eternal.
something eternal.
That's fair.
That's, quite a lot to take in.
Singular brain cell cannot handle.
To put it simply, Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes.
She was concerned about how you got there.
I didn't understand at the time. How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving?
Well, maintaining eternity is like, you want something to live forever. It's okay if it grows and changes, but you want it to strive and thrive.
I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with. Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly simple one. Notwithstanding that it was also the more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
You have already witnessed my previous views on eternity. But now, I no longer cling to what was lost. I suppose that means our differences have been reconciled.
500 years later, but hey, no time like the present.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
You are too kind. A humble servant such as I does not deserve the gratitude of the Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Let us return. We ought not
She's
keep
actually
carrying on
pretty
what we
chill. Yeah, she is. She's learning. I'm not walking back. That is not what I selected, Genshin. I'll fly back. Let's go see the homie. I swear to God, if his ghost got attacked, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh. Man, I hate how well the KFC glider goes with Yae Miko's outfit and appearance. It's infuriating because I wanted to put the Inazuma glider on her. But I was told since I wailed so hard, I should put the KFC glider in there, right?
Hey, where'd he go? He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
Wouldn't put it past him.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with the memory we saw earlier.
Yeah.
So we won't get to drink his tea?
Hi, Mom, there was no tea!
We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Oh.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
Yeah, she's right. Cheer up,
Well.
Hi, Mom.
This chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a pot of tea.
I'm afraid, because if you have the Raiden Shogun, which you may not, I don't blame you if you don't. If you have the Raiden Shogun, you know that she cannot cook. Like, it is literally a mechanic in the game that she can't cook. Now, preparing tea is just boiling water. However, you have to boil it at the right temperature, steep the leaves for the correct amount of time. So I'm afraid it's
I've watched
hard to
you
mess
run
up tea.
tea on many occasions.
What?
I doubt I should have any major problems doing it myself. The tea is ready.
Oh,
Please
that's
give it a
such a
try.
pretty tea set. I want it.
So many thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
It's the memories coming
You're
back.
right. But the things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me. I've been reminded of many people, too. Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back.
And that's the downfall of living forever.
Back at the Yashiro Commission, I kept the conversation reasonably lighthearted. But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may.
I'm scared.
The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, they also took Makoto away from me, for good.
R.I.P. Makoto.
She died in that disaster too?
Yes. She went to Conria alone, without telling me.
Oh no. She knew she wasn't coming back. I guess she was keeping in Raiden's or A's point of view with if I don't say bye, if I don't say bye, it's not goodbye.
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the one to face them in her stead.
Oh no.
But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me.
Paimon,
Put
stop
herself
bobbing.
in front of me, so that I would remain hidden. In any case, by the time I realized what was happening, yes, it was too late. I arrived only in time to hear her dying breath.
Hey, you can't make me cry on stream! This isn't fair!
She had already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned,
God, she's sniffling.
it would be
She's
somewhere
tearing
similar
up.
to the plane of Euthymia. It was there that we bid each other a final farewell. I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions. Why did she go to Konmia first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed completely, and brought it back to Inazuma.
What do you mean you brought it back to Inazuma?
That's quite a story.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
The
That's
sacred
exactly what everyone
Sakura
back
hasn't
then
always
told me
been
as
there?
well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised about.
I mean, to be fair, I just showed up in Inazuma like a few months ago, so...
No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air.
Maybe that was Makoto's last, use of her powers.
In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness.
Yep.
With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
So as far as the history books are concerned, Raiden Shogun came back from Conria, but not the Raiden Shogun they think.
This is all really hard to understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land, and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her.
You do love your people. And while you may not feel that you're on her level, you're learning and you're trying to aspire and create the Inazuma that she wanted now.
I once told myself that I would never speak of these events again. Facing the fact that she is gone is unbearably painful.
I am sorry for the silence. I am just like
But
taking
even
in this
the tea that
cutscene.
is most bitter to the tongue, once swallowed, leaves some sweetness in the throat.
Yeah.
And it's time I came to terms with it all.
I know the pain of separation as well.
While we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person...
Sister. I had heard that you were looking for your family. You mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
I think so. I think she was the Conria disaster.
From what we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over. And also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me.
No, that's completely understandable. It was just a shot in the dark. It's
So,
okay.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
Oh, well, that's a
I just realized Aether has
But I can't
eyeshadow
help,
on.
I guess. Boy.
I don't know why that
you
never
have
dawned upon me.
experienced Great tragedy.
Like, I'm sure that's just the shading of his eyelids, because, like, my eyelids are, like, kind of darker than the rest of my skin, but also, like, it looks like eyeshadow, bro.
This last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory. Thank you, Destiny, for giving us the chance to meet again.
Oh no, they're going for, like, the roots of the big tree.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
I think that he knew that there were
Very
two
well.
Raiden Shoguns.
Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
I don't think so. But we'll see. Oh, I went into her head. I did not mean to do that. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a joke. Let me out. I'm screaming for help. I'm begging for help. Please let me out. Alright, I guess I'll teleport back out. It's fine. I guess I wasn't supposed to go in the hole yet, but I think we need to go in the hole. Imagine if you haven't done this puzzle yet. Actually, I think the cleansing of the sacred Sakura is a required quest for this. I wouldn't know because I've already done it. However, comma. I see. Oh god, okay, why? Stop it! I understand that I need to look at the thing, but please. What is that? Oh, that's electro. Crystals. Does it go up or down? I guess it goes down. Ooh, I think we're going over there. Yeah, looks like it. Why is it glowing? I feel like this doesn't normally glow. Please don't make me fight them as only Shogun. Please let me use my team.
Once again, please leave them to me.
Hey, I don't think that's a good idea.
Hey, are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us.
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
She... Oh, no, no, no.
Shine down!
I want to know what build they give her for someone that doesn't have her. But of course, I don't know anyone that doesn't have her, so I have no way of finding that out. What the fuck?
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
What the fuck was that? What the hell?
Torn to oblivion.
Oh no. Oh no. Hey, you might need to chill. She can't do it. A has PTSD.
Maybe you should leave this one to us.
Don't force it.
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters.
Wheel, she says. Uh-oh.
Look, that's the same light again.
What have we got this time?
Where am I? Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right. Just feeling a little stiff.
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
Don't! It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
They right.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Is that a vision?
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us.
So Makoto was giving out
If the Almighty
visions.
Shogun is in trouble, now of all time is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
Nobody knew where Your Excellency had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in our hearts. This hope is the light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone, on me!
We'll help too!
Huh? Affirmative, but watch your backs.
He's like, okay, but don't die. No, don't worry.
Almighty Shogun!
Y'all don't need to worry about that.
Barbados, guide us.
Rain cutter! Right here, right now. Emerge.
So, one thing I am having to learn is that the enemy does not have to be in her, like, thing. Because this does have a radius outside of it. I'm scared to use Raiden.
Right now.
There we go.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
I think she about to pass out, bro.
I'm fine. I feel much better already.
I don't believe
You
you.
fought phenomenally. It was truly awe-inspiring.
Thanks, I
The
know.
monsters will definitely come
I'm
back.
great.
And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City, and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
When everyone sees the Almighty Shogun safely returning, their spirits will be lifted.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance.
We cannot afford to let them get any further.
That is fair.
We are brothers in arms. As long as we stick together, we can face any number of monsters that come our way.
Why couldn't they give, you know, their base for a fucking model as well?
Just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair. No matter what kind of threat faces Inazuma, we will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Oh. Thank you all very much.
So something makes a lot more sense.
I will create
to
a
me.
bright future for Inazuma.
Something, okay, so if you don't know, the word Inazuma is just thunder in Japanese. Which I was like, oh my god, A's a fucking nerd. She literally named her fucking Inazuma Thunder. She literally named her nation Thunder, right? No. It was Makoto. And that makes so much more sense from what the Tea Master told us. Oh my god, they're both fucking adorable and I'm gonna cry.
I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live. With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Glory to the Shogun.
Glory to the Shogun.
Glory to the Shogun.
They've been purified.
They're gone.
Why can't I just say that as a whole sentence?
It was both. The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor. The grief blinded me to how brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will.
It's okay. You didn't know,
You could
literally.
take the view that whatever I say to them is meaningless, because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Let's see. Alexa, what's a ley line?
Here's something I found on the web. According to fandom.com, ley lines are veins of chaotic magical energy that flow through the material plane.
Huh. Okay, thank you. So I'm like, ley lines have to have some real world equivalent. Like they reference it too much for it to not, right? So I guess that does kind of make
Paimon
sense.
thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later, you're doing right by them now. And that's what counts.
I agree with Paimon.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. And I have neglected it for far too long. I used to
Listen,
think
this is
just
the way
like
I
that
look at it.
samurai,
Better late than never.
that I was first and foremost a warrior. And my only duty was to face whatever challenge came my way.
That's fair.
But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto, and can never become the person she was, I still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy
Yes,
of your trust.
they are. They are strong and resilient,
Your eyes are so
and have
fucking
much to
pretty.
be proud of. As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Does this mean she's gonna get rid of the Sakukoku decree? Because that'd be great.
Well said.
That'd be great for your girlfriend's
Sounds
book
like you
business.
figured things out.
Change will come to Inazuma, and with it, new possibilities. No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise. Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
I mean, she's looking a lot better.
But Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now. She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her. Huh? What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
She's not okay.
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
I will carry you all the way back.
My body... I can't move it.
Is this erosion?
It looks like the situation is more serious than I thought. No need. She is calling me. The time has come. Can you help me walk?
Yes.
I need to go to the cave
Below
the Grand Narukami
Narukami
Shrine.
Why? What's in there?
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past and take the first steps into the future.
I'm scared. Okay, I'm gonna love what y'all be looking at leaks. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of this fight because I know exactly what this is. I'm afraid. Also, I know exactly where this hole is. Hold up. This is the same fucking hole that we had to go down. Yep. This is not the same hole. I lied.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Girl, I'm scared!
Where'd that Torii gate come from?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it all.
She said I'm happy. Why is that not in the subtitles?
I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness. It looks like she will no longer
What did I
do with this body
Sir?
as I please.
Fuck me, that's why.
What are you talking
Man,
about?
I just want the subtitles to match. I'm hard of hearing. I think she is the robot Raiden. Is the puppet.
Follow me.
Where are we
I wasn't ready for Paimon to scream like that. Ah! I'm afraid though. I don't have Zhongli's shield. And this boss could eat Zhongli's shield. So I'm scared. I'm very, very, very scared.
Dizzy. Where did we get sucked into this time? Whoa. This place.
She wasn't kidding about the plane of Euthymia.
Look over there! It's another A!
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules. Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Wait! Paimon knows that voice! Is that the puppet?
You have wandered the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity. You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer. We are both warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted by the blade alone.
I'm scared.
Wait! The atmosphere in here
Am I gonna get to change my team? Because my team was not ready for this. Even though I have no idea what type of team I should be bringing in for this. I think that I'm gonna die. I'm gonna be honest.
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body. As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way, though she is.
So we fighting in Makoto brain, damn.
Consciousness too.
Poor Makoto.
When necessary, she appears here to confront me.
This is her system to safeguard eternity.
I that everyone has their internal battles and stuff, but it's a bit extreme.
Paimon, this is not extreme. They're born and bred warriors. This is normal for them.
Never thought we'd see that day.
The rules I set for the Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation.
So basically, A is about to get rid
of...
of...
Be easily swayed. I would not try to change her if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through or something? But they both just want the best for Inazuma.
But they don't agree on what's the best for Inazuma.
Supreme Majesty, in which has been vested
power. Oh, now we got Robo Raiden.
It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity. Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred. All of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time.
What if erosion...
Only rules shall remain constant for eternity.
What if erosion is just them forgetting shit? Like, I doubt that that's, like, the limits of it, because obviously, we've talked with Zhongli, done both his story things, and he's like, yeah, like, I've lost a little bit of my power, and also I handed over my Gnosis and all that, but, like, it's fine. And I mean, Rex Lapis seems to have the most intact memory. I mean, A does as well. Well, none of them seem like they have memory issues. It looks like they know what they're talking about. Okay, I'm completely wrong now that I actually think about it. I think erosion is just the weakening of their powers, but, like, there are other things you can do to strengthen your powers, aren't there? And, I mean, they can literally create vision, so, like, why can't they just give themselves a vision?
Those were my thoughts when
I'm just saying. I understand you don't want to use a vision when you're like, I am high and mighty. I grant these to humans.
Now, they are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome.
Also, this is really pretty.
You wish to make yourself my
I'm still
enemy?
scared, though.
I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
Let's hope she drops some hair clips for Yae Miko.
And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A. In the end, Even the proud and mighty Oni maiden was cut down in disgrace.
Oh, I have to fight her with Raiden Shogun.
The blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth. Never shall it shine as brightly as it once did.
I am suddenly less worried, but also let me see. This is just my A. Huh. Is that because my A is better than what they would have given me? Like, what? I am not understanding this, man.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Also, this is definitely only round 1. This is like child phase 1.
That once filled the skies fell to the ground as pitch black rain. As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
She's completely recovered.
Shine down.
Oh, I love the music! I just need to sit in silence and let y'all enjoy the music, because this is amazing. What the fuck?
There is no escape, weak. Transcend all constraints. Now you shall perish.
God damn it, she's full.
Illusions are but distractions.
What the fuck?
There is no escape.
So I need to find the real Raiden Shogun. Because I remember reading about this part. There she is.
Thunder.
Fuck.
Illusion shattered.
I am not gonna survive this and I don't want to die!
Lightning does not bend. There is no escape. I shall not fall here.
You shall not fall here. I don't want to die! Oh, I've recovered.
Shine down. Weak.
What do you mean weak? Fuck you!
Torn to oblivion. The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma will fade silently into the
I'm
clouds.
scared!
There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time.
I'm not another! I'm your boss, bitch!
There is no escape. Pathetic.
She's blocking.
Now you shall perish.
She gets to use the engulfing lightning. It's not fair.
Weak.
Shut up about some weak.
The eye sweeps the lands.
Bro!
Strike dead.
Okay, so I can't die, it looks like?
Shine down.
So maybe I'm healing A for no reason.
Land of eternity.
This is Raiden Shogun Training 3.0. What the fuck?
Torn to oblivion. Euthymia crumbles before me.
Have you finally defeated her?
Nope, this is when the bullshit comes.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled.
Why would it?
But how long can your will remain strong?
How the heck?
Hey, Kira, welcome back.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence
Look
is
at her
tenacious
pretty
indeed.
eyes, man.
She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living beings, including you and me.
Hey, why would you do this?
Be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge will be a grand undertaking, one that will be resistant to erosion.
I don't understand what
The
erosion
Shogun's rules
is.
can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her. 500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices.
Okay, but like,
Tear them
what?
out like the
What does
diseased
that
head of an
mean?
old sakura
I
tree, so that
degradation of their power,
branches
degradation
might
of
bring
their
to life
self.
in their place. It is about time that I learn to trust them.
Everyone looks to the
understand
Shogun
that.
for hope.
But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
But this means that...
Pass on my words.
Damn, she just said, "Get the fuck out." See, I understand that they want Inazuma to last forever, but they're not going about it the right way.
Got kicked out. Oh, what do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever? She was making sense, and maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still.
This cannot be the only way.
Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times, and has a history of rushing into difficult situations.
Yeah.
What if she gets too obsessed with winning, and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen, and then she might never leave again.
Our work's not done yet.
We should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's in there. Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore. Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice.
Brain juice? You mean singular brain cell?
Okay, maybe if we both ran into it at the same time really, really hard.
We need to talk to
Right.
Yae Miko.
I nearly forgot about her. Who knows if she really understands these consciousness realm plane thingies more than we do, but there's no one else we can turn to. Alright, up the mountain we go.
She does understand it more. Because if you remember from when we initially fought A in the plane of Euthymia, Yae Miko tells A, like, hey, you think you can outsmart me? I taught you how to do this. Yae Miko's the fucking Lizard King, apparently.
Let me try again.
Hi, me.
Someone's not in the best of moods. Let me guess. You're all tangled up in another situation and need me to unravel it for you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it was anyone else, I don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
I understand, but hear me out. It's about your girlfriend.
But you're always smiling.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Paimon gets the point.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
And we bring her up to speed on all the shit that we just
Okay,
witnessed.
I see. So, A's decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date. Impossibly stubborn. jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A all right. You know as well as I do that she's always been like this. Why start fretting about it now? Rushed into it without thinking. Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes. So you seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help? Who gave you that idea?
You? Her? You?
Is she playing dumb? She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
Yes, she's messing with us, Paimon. Calm down.
Huh. You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do.
Because it's right in Makoto's realm of consciousness, it's a problem. Uh-oh.
All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura, and from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way, but I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me. What was it like? Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all.
What do you mean by a little difficult to explain
First
things?
first. Follow me to the entrance.
Alright. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're supposed to go back down here. Back we go. When we stop, nobody knows. Don't tell me that shit is the hyperbolic time chamber. How much you want to bet it is?
To the outsider.
And every second is like a fucking month. That would be hilarious.
Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
Okay,
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there.
So she can't go herself. Because, like, remember last time when she sent us, we had to have, like, the token thingy. But she can send us there. Because she can, like... I'm trying to explain this in Dragon Ball terms because that's, like, the closest I have to understanding what's going on. So Goku locks on to people's energy to teleport to them. So she can lock onto someone's energy, but she can't teleport to them. But she can teleport me to them. So she can lock onto A's energy and then take my energy and throw it over there. And I'm probably going to have to use the... Oh, I'm peeking again. I'm probably going to have to use the card thing to, like, get over there. Let me try... Hang on. Just a brief moment. I'm going to turn myself down a little bit, but that should help with the microphone peaking, hopefully. Because that's probably why I keep cutting out, because I'm so goddamn loud.
Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos.
Yeah.
Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Okay.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, I might stay here then.
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
No!
I was headed up to here with both of you! Fine! Paimon's coming too.
Paimon playable character 2.7.
Oh, well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way. I say, Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed. By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Got it.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
I'm placing my god in your capable hands, aka go save my fucking girlfriend or I'll beat your ass.
For my sake and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Miko, you better know what you're doing.
Miko always know what she's doing. Paimon, just shut up and focus on A.
Chatter. Get to work.
Worry about A. Don't freak out. Focus on A.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
We want to help A, so fucking take me there. Uh-oh. Wait, which one's which? I think the one with the sword is A.
Huh?
I'm not sure.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
It's a hyperbolic time chamber!
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost, and never have you shown the slightest hesitation. Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my admiration too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity.
Why did you
Now,
call it? It's a
return
fucking
once more
hyperbolic
to this
time
space.
chamber.
An inevitability of fate, perhaps. Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago. Final duel? So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
500 years! 500 years! It's been 5 minutes, A! 500 fucking years!
I'm going to be the start of something new.
It's the start of something new. It feels so right to be here with you. What the fuck? High School Musical aside, I'm scared. I'm scared, Joker.
And turn day into night.
I'm scared,
And
Joker.
the will they demanded, sufficient to penetrate minds and crush dreams. Yet, you have endured.
This music.
I will endure forever.
Hang on. Don't leave the domain. I just want to put my other earphone in.
Witness the final.
Uh-oh.
Illusion shattered.
Oh, thank God. I did it. That is the only way to survive this attack. Oh, God. Inferior my ass. Fuck you.
Eternity shine down in my hand.
fucking music slaps!
There is no escape. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
I love that song.
This is the
What
end.
the fuck? I love that song.
You have won. I believed you were incapable of transcending the past. But it seems my belief was baseless.
500
and I
years.
underestimated your spirit.
We were gone for 5 minutes. Maybe
Your will
20
cannot
explaining
be
everything to fucking
has
Yae
no
Miko.
way to embrace the
500 years
future.
they
You
fought.
don't worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure. Yet, my reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin. The blade
Damn,
that
Misa
I
told you no
inherited from
bullshit, said
Makoto
fuck you,
seems
we
to be
killing
trying
this.
to guide me, to encourage me. I noticed it
The sword
also,
is Makoto.
just now in the heat of battle.
The
It seemed
Makoto
to
reincarnated
unleash
as the
into an
sword.
unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto. Perhaps it can only respond to me with its full power when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her.
Because it's hers.
You have my approval. Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant. I won't design any more
Just
rules
popped
that
in,
cannot be
finishing up my
changed.
paper. They fighting. You just missed the fight, bro. The song was
From today onward,
fire.
you are new.
Also, that was the scariest shit I've ever done in my life.
Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon. Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed. I suppose this is what humans call growth.
Yeah.
I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change. But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future. Do you say this because
That's fair.
you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat?
Hey, don't tease her!
It was simply a new experience for me. One
that
that is
is
worth
worth
reliving.
reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real this time?
I can't believe they've been fighting 500 years.
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
We get to meet Makoto!
I am Raiden Makoto, the previous Electro Archon, who failed in my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
She sounds so sweet.
Makoto, I'm so happy. You've come so far. I always knew you would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views at the time that you wouldn't have listened to a word I said. There was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry.
She's right. Conria literally was about to just
always felt terrible
kick the
for having
bucket.
to entrust Inazuma to you
But
all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria?
welcome back,
I had
Kira.
some sense of it.
Oh, it's time for you to go. Alright, sleep tight.
It was not
Enjoy
someone
your nap.
you
Don't fucking
could
die at work.
afford to ignore.
Vete.
In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain.
I can't believe they've been fighting.
Take it before my last shred of consciousness fades away.
Unfortunate news so that the excellent
It is
news
you
feels
who
better.
must take the most important step.
Is that a new jewel for her necklace?
Into a seed?
The miracle tree
It's the
that
tree.
blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom.
I don't think that's unfortunate
She who brings
news.
it into being must let
I
her
don't really
heart
do
and dreams
D-loop,
decide.
but that's fair.
Grant it life, eh? Is it really?
So we time traveled backwards so she could plant the tree, and that's why the tree has always been there.
Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles. Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you.
That is great to hear. I am jealous
Do you
because
know,
I
eh?
hate Crimson Witch of
I'm
Flames.
so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh?
She finally got to say goodbye to her sister. Ooh, nice! AR-45! I didn't get a screen cap. I have a screen cap saved on my phone, though. But, that was so pretty wonderful. That was so beautiful.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma of the past. No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
All of this is thanks to Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity is much more profound than mine. Eternity is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity,
Yeah, I
the
do.
concept of time becomes...
Weren't you like AR-30 something? Time was
A
moving
place where
forward and
time is
backward at the
meaningless
same
and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. Ah, so that was the turbulence I was sensing. Perhaps that is the reason why you were able to return precisely to this point in time without any problems.
Maybe. You
And
were
yet,
AR-23.
that
Oh,
sense of
wow.
disorderliness
You have
has
made a
now
lot of
completely
progress.
Disappeared.
I
I'm proud
don't
of you.
fully understand yet. But my intuition tells me that the reason for everything, it's that seed.
Well, I'm not convinced that it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps Makoto got a higher power involved in all of this. But whatever the explanation, her submission is what saved us all.
That's great.
Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
No. But I understand.
He only has one artifact and he did 11K?
Because
Jesus.
the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Now I see who's pulling the strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted.
What's a good set with Crimson Witch of Flames?
For how it appears today. And obviously
I would
played my
say...
part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it.
Honestly, anything
But
that
at that
has
same
a
time,
2-piece
centuries
attack
of
percent.
battling took place on the inside, did it not?
It's really up to you what you
Traveler,
want to
if I'm
build it
guessing
with, but
correctly,
anything that has
You
2-piece
were
attack
repeating
percent.
your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time
That's good.
within that
You should
space.
try and take care of yourself. I do
Suffice to
appreciate
say,
the time that you spend in my
time was a
stream, but
whole
I
new
don't think you
dimension
should
to our
sacrifice it
search.
for your health.
Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel? We were always meant to be there to witness what was going to happen?
Inevitability
I
of
thought
fate.
that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me when the traveler reappeared.
500
thought
years.
Has a great disaster befallen Inazuma? But it turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the best possible outcome.
Of course.
You too have my thanks.
Hi, Lucio. Welcome
You
to the
have done
chat.
much for me, and I will never forget it.
I'm just over here about to cry because
My body has
it's
fully
grown
recovered,
so much.
and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
She's so.
I
I'm
was
so
thrilled to
proud of
hear you're
her.
in good health. But I was really asking about your
I'm
emotions.
doing great. How are
Have
you?
managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't you?
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward.
I'm so proud
I
of her,
have to
man.
say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She
Hey, new
predicted
players
all
are
the ways
always
in which
welcome.
Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then.
It is great to have you here.
She even
What's
talked
your
about
AR?
maturity
How
into
far are
her
you into the
plan.
game?
It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day. I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
It's okay. None of us have any idea what we're doing. You keep on trucking, you do the story quest, you grind your artifacts, you'll be okay. You're almost there to grind artifacts. I think you gotta be AR 35, if I remember correctly.
Thank you.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
So I just admitted that Yae is a smartass. Okay.
You never used to listen to a
Hey,
word I said.
it's okay. You'll learn, and that's what I would like to be here for, to provide you advice as well as point you to some of the resources that I use. Because I was going to say the Genshin community, but we're not going to get into that. Sure, I'd be glad to take a look at your units and see if I can offer any input.
Same thing.
Great minds think alike, I wonder, does that qualify me to, maybe, take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
She is not happy with that.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done. The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
I knew it! I knew that it was going to result in her abolishing it.
Really? That's huge news!
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and key. I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma. I'm looking forward to it.
Out of challenges will be born new opportunities. Teleport waypoint unlocked. Oh wait, I know what teleport waypoint's unlocked. I can go... Hello? Where's the teleport waypoint that was unlocked? I'm confused. Oh wait. It's that one. Oof. Okay. 60 primo gems! Let's go! Is that your, UID? Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me go unlock Yae Miko's. And claim my third story key that's also just gonna sit there. Let's see. I just put random weapons and runes on characters. Oof. Okay. It is okay. We will learn. We will learn together. Because don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not the end-all be-all. Hang on. Let me switch to my mouse, my keyboard controls actually, just to make this a little bit easier. Keyboard. And go to friends. And I will just go ahead and copy paste this. Search. Lucille. Oh wow. You actually have a decent team. Okay. Let's see. So you have Zhong Li. So that is his weapon. But I would not recommend his weapon for him. So for artifacts, you have... You're missing 2 units. Okay, then I'll have to exit and come back, but I will go ahead and add you as a friend real quick. But, let's see. There we go. Okay, yeah. So, let's go ahead. I would not recommend the Vortex Vanquisher. I'd have to see what other polearms you have. Let's see, and you have the martial arts set. Do you have any cons on them? No. Okay. So, the best way to kind of understand what your characters need is to look at their talents. So I'm gonna have to go into the character archive to look at Zhongli, but let's see here. So I don't have Zhongli, obviously, but I do. Both my boyfriend and my best friend have Zhongli, so I do know a little bit about him. Let's see. I'm going to...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share?
I'm gonna hide chat for a minute and our notifications so that I can go over this in depth. So if we come over here and we look at his talents, what you want to focus on are his R2, or that's his E and his Q. You want to focus on those. So we'll start with this one because this is like the most important, I'd like to say. And you want to work on building up his shield. So when you hold down this attack, it's when it puts up his shield, and his shield is based on his health. So with his artifacts, HP percent, substats are really important. I can show you an example Zhongli, actually. Let me get over to my friends list. Where is... Can I see his profile though? Check information. Yep, there we go. Here is our example of Zhongli. Okay? This is my best friend's. For weapon, he has the Staff of Homa. I don't know if you have the Staff of Homa. I would highly recommend it on Zhongli. But I really don't recommend the Vortex Vanquisher. If you'd like, I have no problem pulling up a few guides and dropping those links for you. That way you can reference those. As far as his artifacts, yeah, I figured you wouldn't, because honestly, the weapon banner is a little bit of a scam. The only reason that I have any 5-star weapons is because I hate myself that much. But, so we've got, because I'm not going to lie, I'm a whale. And this is also a whale. But from what I'm going to show you, you can still be able to, because I'm going to show you his, and I'm also going to show you my friend who, he spends money on the game, but he spends a lot less than we do. Well, my boyfriend spends a lot less than me and this friend, because, yeah. It is okay. 4 stars are your best friend, I promise. Which I don't think that he has a 4-star on Zhongli, but it is okay, because we can go ahead. My favorite, like, guide is, my favorite guide, on Twitter and Instagram, they're called World of Tevat. Honestly, I think that they're a good starting point. I definitely wouldn't say it's the end-all be-all. Ultimately, your build is up to you. But, let me... This was the concept for the next 40... This is the concept for the next 40 days. Oof, they already burned through... Okay, let me go ahead and get everything pulled up. Let's see here. If I just switch over to my desktop, then we can go ahead and there you go. Alright, so we're gonna just leave that part blank. We'll do World of Tevat guides. We'll start with Zhongli, because he's definitely one of the best units to have. if you didn't want to build him, something that I could highly recommend would be Noelle, because that is what I have as an alternative, because I was like, I don't want to pull for Zhongli, I want to pull for Yae Miko. So, from the 5 stars you have, I don't know if you're just lucky, or you've re-rolled a bunch of times, or what. If you can spare the money, I highly recommend the deathmatch. That is the Battle Pass weapon. I highly recommend it. I can pull it up. I have it at level 90, so let me just grab Genshin real quick, and we'll pull it over here so that we can see it. I do have, let's see, where's, I'm trying to think who has the deathmatch on them. I think my Xiangling does. Let's see. Yep. She has our level 90 deathmatch, or level 80, I'm sorry. Just look at my 4 stars and you'll see my money problems. That's true. That's fair. I mean, it's fine having 4 stars. Don't, feel some type of way because you have 4 stars. There is nothing wrong with having 4 stars. This is the best 4-star support in this game. Right now. I'm going to tell you that right now. The water manifestation is a pain in the ass to fight, but I promise you it is worth it for him specifically. Which, I mean, you have to anyway if you want to level up your Mona. But you have something I haven't even achieved yet, so I am jealous because he is amazing. As far as his artifact set, what I would recommend is 2-piece Heart of the Depth, and let me go ahead and pull up mine as a reference as well. Yeah, 2-piece Heart of the Depth, 2-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. Because he has such a long cooldown as well. I didn't check your weapon for him, but I would highly recommend the Sacrificial Sword. Because his cooldown, it's a pain in the fucking ass. And even at R1, the Sacrificial Sword makes a major difference. Let's see here. What weapon did you have on? Favonia's sword is also a good starting point. However, you want his cooldowns to end on his R2. Because he can do some damage on the field. And let's see his talents. Level 1, level 1, and level 2. Okay, good. That's good, because I'm glad that you did level up his special, because that is definitely the most important. The second most important is definitely his R2, and then you want to keep his normal attack at least 1 or 2 levels underneath. He isn't used for damage. He's what they call a battery, I think. I can definitely see him being used as a battery, but you do still want him to do some damage, because since the Rain Cutter works even when he's off the field, that is your bonus damage. That's your bonus damage for him, you know? He's used for Wolf Boy and Fire Lady. That's fair. Let's see. I see. Okay, so you do have the Battle Pass. Okay, next time you get the Battle Pass, which I don't know if this is from last Battle Pass or the current Battle Pass, but the next time you get the Battle Pass, I want you to get the Deathmatch, and I want you to put that on Zhongli. Because honestly, that's going to be your best bet. This weapon is perfectly fine for Beto. I hate farming this set personally, but it is a good set, unfortunately, and also kind of the only set we really have for Thunder or for Electro is Thundering Fury. So 2-piece Thundering Fury, and I'd say again you want to go for any 2-piece attack percent bonus. So you have Noblesse Oblige, Gladiators, the Gladiator set, I have no idea what else. Yanfei. Yanfei is a force to be reckoned with. You want to go... You definitely want to do the Crimson Witch domain for her. Let's see, what weapon do you have on her? Do you have any 4-star catalysts other than the Eye of Perception? Or is this just what you have? Because, unfortunately, with the Battle Pass, you only get the one weapon, because the other weapon that you only have that one. Okay, then you're fine for now. I would say... Okay, what team do you use the most right now, too? Because that's going to change what I recommend you do with your Battle Pass weapon. Is it mostly just like these three, and then just him, just Xingqiu, Yanfei, and Razor, or... Ooh, Prototype Archaic. That is a good choice. Right now, I use Zhongli, Wolfboy, Traveler, and Waterboy. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna say that you should prioritize the deathmatch, and then Battle Pass round after that, you get the Solar Pearl, unless you manage to pull another 4-star catalyst in the meantime. And I'd say, as far as Wolfboy is a sub DPS and Traveler is my main DPS. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I wasn't ready for that. I have no suggestions for the weapon. Absolutely keep that there. If you end up with Jean and decide you want to switch it to her since it is her weapon, I would suggest the Prototype Archaic Sword. That's fair. It's a really good weapon. Let's see what you're running for artifacts. So right now you have the Martial Artist set. I'd say right now, if your main focus is attack, you want to run Berserker 4-piece. Which, you don't have to have a 5-piece set, because I do see you have all 5 martial artists. You don't... The set bonus stops at 4, so, like, if you look at some of my artifact sets, which I can show you, there's usually an off-piece. If there's not an off-piece, that just means that I lucked out with that extra piece. And you've already got him at C4. Nice. Ah, alright. Gust Surge is level 5, so you've got all these to level 2. And 2-piece adventurers. That's fair. Mona needs to be able to take a hit. I would rather them not have artifacts than use the martial artist set. I'm gonna be honest. I would rather not have artifacts. I wasn't ready for this when I clicked on this person's profile. I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't ready for this. Since you're back here, can you give me some recommendations for Zhongli artifacts? Because I showed Sharif's and I'm like, I mean, his is good, but also like, because that's the problem, Sharif's a whale. And I don't think this person is a whale necessarily, but can you help me out? Man, I don't know. Okay, this person is like AR-33, I think they said. Yeah, they're AR-33. They're just starting. How they got Zhongli, Ganyu, and Mona is beyond me. Which, I mean, definitely Zhongli or Ganyu were one of their first pulls, and then they got cucked by Mona and used the fucking guaranteed, but like, bruh. Tenacity of the Millilith 4-piece, all 3 should be HP. Yeah, that's what I was figuring, I just wanted to make sure. Wait, what do you mean all 3 should be HP? Which one shouldn't be HP? Should I tell them they go for like a crit rate or crit damage hat? Because what is the Vortex Vanquisher here? If you want sub DPS him, put Geo damage bonus on his cup. That's true. Yeah. No, you're right. Honestly, what about Beto? Because they don't have any artifacts on her, and I don't really know what to recommend other than, like, Thunder and Fury and Noblesse. All of his substats on his pieces should have crit rate, crit damage in them. Okay. It doesn't look like... Yeah, that one he didn't level up. That one is defense, and that's HP, so, like, this isn't too bad. Let's see, what about his Berserker? HP percent, flat HP, flat defense. Okay. So HP was definitely focused here, which isn't too bad. Let me see details. Let me turn down my heater real quick. Beto, 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Thunder and Fury. Okay, I was right. I just wanted to make sure, because I'm like, you're the Beto main, not me.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Only downside of me having to look at Zhongli is that he is going to say that. Electro damage bonus cup, attack percent sands, crit rate, crit damage hat, if not attack percent. Yeah. Do you have any Mona? No, no Mona count. So I know I have C6, I know I have C6 Yae Miko. But I really want to know, can I hop in real quick as like a brick? Yeah, let me grab the Discord information pulled up, and that is totally fine, because then we can go ahead and discuss this person's account. I don't know if they'll come back anytime soon, but let me pull up that, and there we go. You should be good to join. Also, I'm manifesting Raiden. I need that R2 Raiden so bad. Okay. Let's see. I might have to cave and buy Discord Nitro again. I kind of don't want to. But... Because, like, I don't support the whole NFT thing. It's gross. It's terrible. like, don't get me wrong, on one hand, artists are getting paid for their work, and, like, the idea was for it to help with intellectual property, but it's causing damage to the earth, man. Like, that's not... I don't want $1 million for my art if I can't even fucking spend it, you know? I can't spend it because I can't... The fucking world's gonna be gone because of that. Like, no. Okay. What does Dew Drinker even do? In the meantime, we're gonna hop back and make a little bit more progress on the story. Just because there's, like, no point in me talking about this person's account if they're not here. Let's see. Let me put my controller back.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma. Makoto's gaze was always fixed on the people of Inazuma. I always assumed it was because that was her duty. But now, I see that hers was a gaze full of delight and hope.
If the people of the past deserve the god's attention.
Indeed. Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma.
Okay.
Abolishing
Alright,
Sako
you can
Buki
join
has
maybe in my
many
later stream,
implications.
because I'm definitely planning on taking a
It would be
break
folly to
and
say
then
that it will
coming
be
back.
all positive, and there will be no negative
Because
repercussions.
I want to eat my
For
salad
example,
that I got for dinner.
I can foresee the outside world posing a threat to Inazuma's businesses. These are the issues that I must work to solve.
Hey, you're thinking about this all so conscientiously. I've only got as far as wondering whether I'll be able to sell entrance tickets to the Grand Narukami Shrine in the future.
Non-Inazuma residents should pay.
Many challenges still lie ahead for Inazuma, but I am prepared for them.
So my controller's not working. We gotta restart the game. Hang on one second. Or wait, maybe I am just dumb. I think I'm just dumb. Yeah, I was just dumb. Okay. I have no other questions.
Protection of the Electro Archon. May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom eternally.
I want to get my fortune pulled. Alright, let's see what we've got. Yesterday was modest fortune, so maybe today will be a great fortune. Dream Sakura. You held a single Sakura petal in your hands before leading... Oh, that's cute. Let's see. Great fortune. Today, what was lost will be found. Your efforts, though, were made in vain, Efforts you thought were made in vain will bear fruit. A friendship you once thought broken will be mended. Something you had long forgotten will come to mind. Nothing in this world is beyond redemption. Today is the day to reclaim what was lost. A lucky object for you is the energetic Onikabudo. The Onikabudo is a peace-loving little being that avoids confrontation. This pursuit of peace may bring you great happiness. We shall see. Okay. So, what I am thinking is, because I am getting hungry and I would like to eat my sandwich that my mom got me. So what I'm gonna do is we are gonna end stream off here. I will be back a little bit later after I eat and rest up a little bit, and we'll do Yae Miko's chapter, and we'll start on the event. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will catch you guys back here in a little bit. Bye-bye.